Why are we still going to the United Nations as Africans? That is a useless entity. It's not for us. The largest voting bloc in the United Nations are the African nations. We don't have a seat on the table. Why do we go there? We go to the United Nations to vote on their issues. They pay African countries, or vote with us on this issue, vote with us on this issue. We have no business going to the United Nations, period. We need to tell Secretary Guterres, thank you very much, but we are no longer going to attend United Nations. It's not our entity. Until we have true representation there. Goodbye.
All right.
That means true
Sure.
with every engagement with the West.
All right.
For example, Zimbabwe and many other African countries, the remains of our ancestors who they murdered are still sitting in jars in their countries. Why are we going to engage them?
Right.
We want those remains returned with repercussions.
Right.
Until that's happened, everybody from your country, out. If you were former Portuguese colony, all Portuguese, get out of my country. I love it remember when there was this rift between President Mugabe and Prime Minister Tony Blair. And Blair was like, we're coming to take all the British out of Zimbabwe, we're airlifting them. And the response to President Mugabe was, listen, I've given all my police and military that if you see any British citizen that wants to get out, escort them to the nearest exit point. Get out. If we can just make that position, your government is abusing us. Your government is refusing to give us back our ancestors, the remains of our ancestors who they murdered. Your government is refusing to give us back our artifacts, precious artifacts, priceless, that they stole. Until these wrongs, these blatant wrongs are righted, every British citizen get out. Every Portuguese citizen get out. Every German citizen get out. Let's see how quickly things will change.
They'll move from there.
It is those citizens who are going to now go to their government and say, we didn't know you were doing that. Let me make this point clear. The citizens do not know of the crimes that are being committed by their governments. So let's put the power back to the people. Let's remind the people that every constitution starts with we, the people. So let's make those citizens, they must succeed at their civic duties. We, the people, are the ones who are failing. Let's come together. Let's understand the issues. And so for those of us who are elders, who are in the know, we have a responsibility to educate and inform. Once the citizens are empowered with knowledge and the understanding of what is really going on, I do know for a fact, the average citizen of the world wants a righteous world, a world that is free of hate, racism, bigotry. That's what the average citizen wants.
I think you guys have listened to our sister. She made a fantastic point. But the problem we have in Africa is the Nigerian government. It's the Nigerian government. Now they have made them the ECOWAS leader. And you think these people, they will boycott the United Nations. The people that love meeting with the West more than the citizens they have in their country. There is no dialogue, there is no meeting you're going to have with the Nigerian government to tell them to boycott the West. These people, they can do anything because of loan. They can do anything because of loan. So if you guys are coming out Africans to boycott the West or boycott the United Nations because what they are doing there is not in favor of Africa. In Nigeria, it cannot work. Nobody can tell Nigeria government to stay away from the West because these people are looking for every goddamn opportunity to take loan. These are not people you will plan with. Nigeria government are the pharaoh of our time. They don't want Africans to succeed. They don't want the citizen, their own citizen, to succeed. I hope you guys are listening to her. You see the point she's bringing out. Tell me, who is in Nigeria government that will succumb to her idea? Nobody. I see her. I see herself. Nigerians. I see government. See with somebody to come outside to talk with her mouth. Tell Nigeria government and say, not do this kind of thing. They're not listening to you because everybody, they get interest of loan. Who they come, if they plan how you want to take loan. Now, they're in 2025 now. The next election is 2027. They are now focusing on who will win the presidential election in 2027. Nobody's looking after the future of the citizens or future of the Africans. Nobody. But they say we are the giant of Africa. We are the head of the ECOWAS. Just to take loan. Gathering of criminals. When I go sit down,